I've got a new found respect for Mad J. And I'm choosing my words carefully. Mad J, as in Crazy J from volleyball. You probably know who I mean. The old guy. Because, okay, here's the story. Tippy McTipper, this tall Persian guy who always tips. You know him. He pisses you off. I know he pisses you off. You played with him before. And he always tips. And this time we only had 4 people, right? Me, Fredo, Mad J, and V in our team. And this guy just keeps tipping, right? Up to a point, and he always tips right at Mad J. The ball just goes right on top of him. And since he's a little bit old, Mad J can't really, get it up. No, get the ball up. Because he's a little bit older, so that's okay. But this one, it was the tip that broke the camel's back, because he tips it. Mad J was on number 1, 2. Damn it! 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 4. He was at number 4, and the ball was outside the net, onto the left side of the net, and Tippy McTipper was walking right up to it to pick up the ball on the ground, and Mad J was going right for it, and he was gonna kick it, and he knew Tippy McTipper was gonna go. He was gonna kick it because Tippy McTipper was over there, and Tippy McTipper was like, whoa, 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 and we were all like, whoa, hold on, don't kick it, because we can see him, about to kick it, and he was like, oh, fuck off, and then kicks it anyway. And says some slurs at Tippy McTipper, and Tippy was like, oh, he's all confused. He's like, why is this guy so mad? It does say Mad J. Why is he so mad? and one of his teammates, one of Tippy's teammates, I was like, oh yeah, you're not allowed to tip beyond the red line, before the red line, and you're not allowed to do like a soft tip. And I guess this is the first time he's ever heard it, and this really was the first time he's ever heard of this rule. So it actually messed up their game. They were winning the whole time, but since he stopped tipping, we started gaining points back. And the thing is, I started tipping by accident. The ball was set too low, and I had to kind of, I couldn't wind up to hit it, so I had to tip. But I made sure that I tip it beyond the red line, and he's all confused. He's like, wait a minute, can he do it? And the teammate, his teammate, Tippy's teammate, was like, I guess. And then he's trying to like explain these weird rules on tipping, because he didn't know, like, you could bump it over. That's allowed. You can do a fist. You can make a fist with your hand. I'm putting a fist in front of my phone right now. I don't think you can even see it. Make a fist with your hand and tip it over that way. That's allowed. It's these like weird things that's allowed and not allowed. And at the end of the game, this is how I knew that Tippy was actually a pretty cool guy. At the end of the game, I explained to Tippy, like, hey, you're not allowed to tip. And let me explain to you the rules. And I explained to him, and he was like, oh, okay. And then he finally get it. And he was actually sincere in not knowing. And I realized he wasn't being an asshole. But here's the thing that really got me on Mad J's side, right? Right after Mad J kind of just kicked the ball, wails it, he turns to me, and I'm number 6, right? I'm center. Rear center. He turns to me, and he does like shove it up your ass kind of, like gesture with his fist down at his hip, right? He kind of like uppercuts the air a little bit, and he's like, yeah, shove it up his ass kind of thing. And it just made me laugh. just because Mad J was so angry at this guy, and he looks at me and he's like, fucking car, man, what the fuck are you doing? Crossing the street and taking a huge turn. So yeah, so Mad J just goes off like, yeah, fuck you, kind of, but not at him, at me. and I guess from then on, I started seeing Mad J in a different light. And he actually started talking to me somewhere. It's kind of like a bonding moment, And apparently, Apparently, here's a cool fact. Mad J was a construction worker his whole life. He was in construction. Now, I'd like to think that a person that's been in construction their whole life can't possibly play at the level that Mad J is playing. Now, he's not playing very well, but he can still move. I mean, his limbs still work, and his back is not killing him. So I'm guessing, yeah, he was probably in the construction business, but he's got to have been the foreman or the foreman or something like that. Got to be, because his body is too good to have been a bottom of the pile worker, you know, just earning a living, doing the hardest labor. So yeah, there you go. There's my story for the day. Mad J and Tippy McTipper. Oh wow.